Sometimes it's fun to push a product to its limits, like seeing if supposed anti-tangle technology really works.
Testing and reviewing robot vacuums is fun, and floor cleaning bots seem to unveil new features every week.
The ECOVACS T30S COMBO, for example, boasts 5 major new features. A mop that can reach out and sop up spills, even more powerful suction at 11,000 pascals, that special anti-tangle technology, the ability to start the clean with a tap of your foot, and a go-anywhere handheld vacuum which can help you get here, here, or even out here, all while your robot takes care of the rest.
In this review, I'm going to try out the newest D-Bot here in my home. I'll show you what it can do, test how well it cleans on floors and everywhere else. I also went above and beyond to test the anti-tangle technology too. I'll go over the pros and the cons and let you know if I think I can recommend this floor cleaning kit for you. I'd also like to thank ECOVACS for being an ongoing sponsor of the blog and the YouTube channel. While they are paying for my time here, they haven't told me what I have to say or what I can't say about the new T30S Combo, and I got to review it just as I wanted to, so these thoughts are 100% mine.
Let's take a look at what you get. In a nutshell, the all-new ECOVACS D-Bot T30S Combo combines the hands-free convenience of a nearly autonomous robot vacuum and mop with the flexibility of a handheld vacuum. You can also upgrade to the D-Bot T30S Combo Complete, which includes additional accessories that convert the hand vac into a full-sized stick vacuum. Now, if you think this setup looks a little familiar, it is quite similar to the recently launched ECOVACS D-Bot X2 combo, which I reviewed here as well. The key differences from the X to the T series is that the X series features ECOVACS' most advanced robot, so not surprisingly, that option does cost a bit more.
The T-Series robot gives you almost all of the same technology, but with a simplified robot at a lower cost. The key difference between these two bots is the technology on the inside that they use to navigate and to map your home.
Back to the star of the show, the ECOVACS D-Bot T30S Combo has an impressive 11,000 pascals of suction, like I mentioned, which has been increased even from the outstanding suction of the X2. This may be double and up to 3 or 4 times as powerful as most other vacuum robots.
This should mean it will do an even better job of suctioning nearly everything from your floors. We'll find out exactly what it can do in my cleaning tests coming up.
Let's unbox the T30S to get a closer look. There's a few components in here. Most importantly is the D-Bot T30 robot. This round-shaped bot has a corner brush, and underneath, a roller brush inhales dust and dirt, while 2 rotating mopping pads will wash your floor. We're going to dig a bit deeper in on this in a little bit. In the package, you'll also find a handheld vacuum. 3 brushes come with the handheld. There's a flat dusting brush, a mini motorized brush, and a crevice tool. The all-in-one Omni Station is the biggest component, and this is central command for your T30S. Inside the Omni Station is where your bot's going to empty its own dustbin, then wash and dry the mopping pads. 2 large tanks under the lid hold clean water and dirty water. There's also a power cord and a small ramp for D-Bot to get to its garage. A vacuum bag also comes pre-installed behind a door in the front. How it all comes together is pretty cool. The robot parks under the Omni Station, and just above that is where the dustbin will auto-empty into that sealed dust bag. To the right is where you can store and charge the handheld vacuum. Helpfully, the dock will automatically empty the handheld for you too after every use, and this cradle also keeps it fully charged. This is a cool feature too. A small drawer in the base of the Omni Station holds all the hand vac accessories, so there's no misplacing them.
It's probably worth pointing out the size of this station. It is big.
It measures about 20 inches tall, 22 inches wide, and 14 deep, and you will need to have some clearance for the T30S to come and go and to remove the handheld from its dock too, so keep all that in mind when you're situating it.
Getting things set up and going is going to take just a minute or two. From my experience reviewing numerous ECOVACS robot vacuums, the process is always fast and trouble-free. It's one of the reasons I really like recommending ECOVACS is that it's easy to set up and to use even for those who might be new to robot vacuums.
You just need the free ECOVACS app. Sign up for or sign into an account and then choose the option to add a new robot. To go over the process really quickly, you'll power the robot on, scan the QR code on the bot, and connect to your home's Wi-Fi. With that done, D-Bot will promptly ask you to go out on a mapping run of your house to learn its layout. I was really impressed that the robot found its way around my space in about 8 minutes, and I had a fully generated and accurate map.
With the house mapped, it was time to put the D-BOT T30S combo here to work.
One of the first things I tried was the foot touch start option. You do have to turn this setting on inside the app, but otherwise with a gentle nudge of your toes, you can have the robot go out and do a clean of your house. Sometimes this is just more convenient as you're passing by than dinging out your phone. On to how well it cleans. Whenever I test out a floor cleaning robot, I always run them through the same series of tests. I'll scatter finer stuff like flour or cornmeal, middle-sized bits like rice or oatmeal, and bigger cracker pieces on both carpet and hard floors. With the mopping, I create liquid spells and let some dry to test the scouring prowess. Since the ECOVACS D-BOT T30 combo also has the handheld, I'm going to test it out a few different ways. I'll try using it on the dog bed, the sofa, which is usually loaded with dog hair, and then I'll take it out to the car and the camper van where I think it will actually be really helpful. Let's start with the vacuuming. I let the T30S run for a few days to just clean up day-to-day debris. I have 2 dogs and it's been a mucky spring here in Calgary, so the T30S has been getting a workout. Even so, there was nothing I threw at this bot it couldn't deal with. It was great at vacuuming up pet hair and dust. The T30S will clean around the edges of your space first and then run lines inside that grid. It's very methodical, so whatever it doesn't get on a first pass, it definitely picks up when it swings back around. During my testing, it was able to pick up every last speck of everything from carpet and hard floors. I'd say from my days of testing, it got about 99 to 100% of anything on the floor.
D-BOT T30S combo has a little bit of technology that I think is pretty important as a long-haired woman, and that is zero tangle technology. Now, too often long hair can get wound around the brushes in a robot vacuum and jam it up, requiring constant annoying maintenance.
The D-BOT T30S has a specially designed V-shaped roller brush with flat bristles, which helps the hair slide more easily off the brush. There's also what ECOVACS calls dual comb teeth arrays in the roller brush compartment, which helps rake the hair off into the suction port. I ran the robot for several days to see if it would get tangled, and when I flipped it over, you can see there's no hair around the brush. I took it one step further and got some hair from the salon and tried to feed it in and deliberately get it tangled around the brush, but no dice. You can see this technology actually works really well. I was really impressed with the mopping. The mop has what's called true edge technology, which means the mop plate reaches out sideways to get closer to edges. It's easy to see this at work, and it actually makes a big difference as far as I'm concerned. In all of my tests, the D-BOT T30S combo was able to clean the floors beautifully, again getting about 99 to 100% of spills both damp and dried on. One other feature I noticed is that D-BOT will automatically re-wash a floor if it detects a very dirty area. Now, I found this pretty amazing actually. With one spill where I dried on some soy sauce, it cleaned it in 3 stages. It went over the area first and got some of the spill, but it wasn't done yet. It came back on a second pass and seemed ready to tackle it more deliberately. On the third pass, it was able to scrub off even the most dried on bits, and after that, it left the floor 100% clean. The D-BOT has scrubbing spinning mopping pads, and ECOVACS calls this the Osmo Turbo 2.0 rotating mopping system, and it's designed to apply constant downward pressure to the floor for deeper mop scrubbing. The plush microfiber pads can lift up to 9 millimeters off the ground, so if the robot hits carpet, it won't get it wet. When I tested this, I was able to see the lifting in action, and you can too. Another feature I really like about the mop is that I can dial the water flow up or down by making adjustments in the app. The all-in-one Omni Station keeps everything charged, and it automatically empties both the robot and the handheld vac into the same sealed dust bag. It will also clean and dry your mops. It automatically refills the robot's onboard water tank with fresh water, and it'll clean the mopping pads with 70 degrees Celsius or 158 Fahrenheit hot water, and then start a 2-hour hot air drying cycle, which doesn't make a sound.
On to the tests with the handheld here. The handheld vacuum actually got a lot more use than I first thought it would.
It's convenient to just grab it from the dock to vacuum up a small spill in the kitchen or to give the sofa a once-over. In the camper van, it's small enough we can bring it on any trip, and if the auto-empty base isn't handy, you can just flip the bottom open over a trash can. The handheld vacuum is the ideal car cleaner too. The mini motorized brush can clean the floor wells. The dusting brush is perfect for vents and cup holders, while the crevice brush gets into all the small spaces. Another ECOVACS feature is the Yeeco voice assistant. Just by asking the assistant, I can start or stop a clean, empty the dustbin, wash the mops, or pause drying. Okay, Eco.
I'm here.
Clean the house.
Okay, start cleaning the whole house.
This new generation of D-Bot has a more efficient battery too. A 5200 milliamp hour battery will give you about 200 minutes or nearly 3.5 hours of runtime when used at full power, and you can get up to 290 minutes or 4 hours if you run it at lower power and in vacuum only mode. The handheld has a 4000 milliamp hour lithium battery, which will let you clean for up to 60 minutes.
Overall, I think ECOVACS has created an outstanding balance of high-end features and price. Let's go over the pros and the cons.
On the pro side, the vacuuming performance is outstanding, picking up every scrap from corn grains to cereal. The mopping actually cleans floors really well with downward scrubbing pressure and spinning pads, plus it will re-clean if it senses dirt is left behind. The handheld vacuum has quickly become my go-to for small spills. ECOVACS bots are easy to set up and to schedule, and they're super user-friendly, and with the Yeeco voice assistant, you don't even need your phone. You can also dial the suction and the water flow up or down for more cleaning power or a quieter task. So what are the downsides? I think the biggest issue for folks might be the size of the base station. There's no escaping it is quite large and you will need clearance for it, so it might be ideal placed in a laundry room or guest room.
In short, I can absolutely recommend the ECOVACS D-Bot T30S COMBO if you're looking for the smartest, most versatile, and best cleaning floor bot with extras and at a more affordable price. The ECOVACS D-Bot T30S Combo sells for about $11.99 US, and you can get one from ECOVACS.com or from Amazon. And you can also take a look at some of ECOVACS' other high-tech floor cleaning robots right now.